From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. That one way outside, and that's how he gets started here in Los Angeles. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss there.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Hit in the air out to center field. Edman gets under it, and there's one down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Next offering is down low. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Pitch misses, and now 3-1.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
The pitch. Goes down looking. So here's Riley now. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Here's the pitch to Olsen. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Freeman over to first in time, and Olsen is set down. And that'll do it. Braves strand one. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. Our starter in this one, Chris Sale. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, Sale's a strikeout pitcher, and the thing about it is he'll throw strikes early, but then start teasing the zones, and that's what the great ones do. You got to make sure you elevate him, get him out over the plate. That's the only way you're going to have a chance.
Bottom of the first, Mookie Betts will get us started. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Sale, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. 0-1. In there at the knees. Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. It gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Tommy Edman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. 1 out, base is empty.
Nope, that's inside.
On the ground right side, and foul ball. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Sale. He's a guy that has both swing and miss stuff and exceptional command. I mean, that's a rare combination. That makes him one of the best in the game.
And when a hitter steps in the box, he knows that I got to be ready to swing. And that's where it really opens things up for him to change speeds, change location to get the swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect. And halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Two outs, base is empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez fought off foul. So many strikeout guys do have trouble with walks because usually the strikeout is tied in to the stuff, and sometimes the stuff is different. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
There's a river in a valley headed towards me. I cut my coolers, got my head back and it's flowing in. Keep it rolling.
Top of the second.
Leading
Here's
off
Marcell
for the
Ozuna.
Braves, the designated
Obviously
hitter,
a guy
Marcell
who makes good
Ozuna.
contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. And a foul ball. Right through there, got it. Now one away.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Here is Ozzy Albies up to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success. Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with two strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the two-strike approach.
The 1-0. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. 2 out, space is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene, looking super clean. Tonight we gon' flex. I just got to check.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, Will Smith to the plate. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that
That's ball
just
2.
misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Here comes Max Muncy. Gets the call, and it's 1-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. And a ball and 2 strikes. Muncy hits one in the air. Profar. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Batting seventh, right fielder
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say.
0-1.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to
0-2.
figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon. Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
So 2 down. Here comes Chris Taylor. Gets under it and pops it up. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. 1 left for LA, but they're on top 1-0.
Show me what I'm missing. Show me how you listen. This my addiction. I know that I'm listening. Wasn't planning on this.
Back here at Chavez
Leadoff for
Ravine.
Atlanta,
And now the right fielder, Jared Kelnick. Ohtani back to work. That's
Oh, that's
outside. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
That splitty's a pretty
1 ball,
nasty
1
pitch.
strike.
Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And it is 2-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter,
Shortstop,
you're looking to
Orlando
protect the outside
Arcia.
part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Here's Orlando Arcia. That one finds the zone. 0-1. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now, he's in cruise control, autopilot,
Now
just
batting
dominating
center
these
fielder,
hitters.
Buffalo
It doesn't look like it's a
Bills.
fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy in the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Harris stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And that's
Oh,
off
that's inside.
the inside edge. 1-2 the count. In the air, right field, Pajes on the move. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Miguel Rojas at the plate. Hit on the ground to short. Arcia gets it to first.
He's out.
1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop.
Now it's Mookie Betts.
Betts.
He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Another
No ball,
0-2
2
count
strikes.
right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Albies, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Braves nothing. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Jurickson Profar. Profar, an all-star a season ago, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Profar gets a piece there.
You know, these Braves just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Throw on to Freeman, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff
Up
man.
next for Atlanta, third baseman Austin
That
Riley.
one to first, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He steps on the bag, and that quickly
Now
2
batting,
away.
the first
Well, he's doing a
baseman,
nice job
Matt
of
Olson.
keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Olson
Inside,
stands
ball
in
1.
here, leaves that one off the inside. 2 down, nobody on. Top half
Ball,
of inning
that's
number
outside.
4, and that's outside. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Betts whips it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Down in order go the Braves. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom of the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First baseman Freddie Freeman.
That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Hernandez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything.
There's a swing and a drive. That's not coming back. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Once he digs in. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
High in the air, out to right. Kelnick settles under it and makes the catch. And that's the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in
Leading
LA,
off
top
for the
5,
Braves,
John
the
Sciambi with
designated
Chris
hitter,
Singleton.
Marcell
And leading it
Ozuna.
off, Marcell Ozuna. New pitcher on now, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Braves being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Pages makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, catcher
Here's Sean Murphy. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. And there's a foul ball. Check swing, and he held up. Man at first, one away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting, right fielder,
Here's Jared Kelnick. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Off the plate,
First
ball
pitch
one.
doesn't find the zone. There's a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Ozuna off of first with 2 away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Third out. One left for Atlanta. They're still down. It's 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Andy Pages.
Andy Pages.
On the ground to third. Riley fires to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Up next for the
Here
Dodgers,
comes Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 with a
Chris
flyout.
Taylor.
And that one popped to short. Arcia brings it in. And there are 2 outs. Miguel Rojas will hit next. Grounded out his first time. The other way. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Dodgers go down quietly, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando
Arcia.
Scott back to work. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And the 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So the lineup flips over. Now it's going to be Michael Harris II. Close but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Base hit.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Slides, but it gets by him. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. Here is Austin Riley. 1 for 2. Pitch kicks away. And the runners will move up. Next offering upstairs.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
1 strike.
Harris at third. Profar over at second with 1 down. Michael Grove, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Going, we in go mode. Going, we in go mode. We don't ever stop, we don't ever drop. Keep rolling, I know that you better rock. We the veterans, yup, you in steady shot. We just better men, know you can barely walk a mile in our shoes. We never through, we number one while you settle for 2. Better review, way overdue. If they can't have us, they won't settle for you. We in go mode, back on the post on the phone, can't hear it, kinda loco. Poker face stone while I'm staring in the mirror, got my deuce on the phone, can't hear it, but my vision getting clearer. Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going, yeah, we in go mode.
This is again 5 in a row.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call.
On the ground, Rojas in plenty of time to first, 2 out. And now Matt Olson up to hit. And that misses. Ball 1. 2 outs with a runner at third. That one ripped but foul. Sliced hard but foul. That one not close. And the count now even up. Ground ball right side. And it's just foul. That was close. On the ground out to short. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Braves 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Betts.
Shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. And there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tommy Edman. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That's to third. Tosses to first. That's 6 straight set down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
2 down, bases empty. Freddie Freeman, the next to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 in this one. Lifted in the air out to left. Profar makes the catch, and that will end the inning. So the Dodgers leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And that one ripped to left, down the line, and it's foul. Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground to first. Freeman takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Grove, 28 years old. He's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in West Virginia. That misses. 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hit on the ground to short. Betts. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Braves go down quickly here. They're down 2-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and up to the plate is Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. Sale delivers. Tap foul at the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. And Sale deals. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. And it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Braves, number 63.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Max Muncy at the dish. Swing and a miss. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering upstairs. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Fired to second. Over to first, safe. And next for LA, Andy Pages. Pitch misses there. Outside. 1-0. Cut on and lifted in the air. Kelnick. 2 away now. Here comes Chris Taylor. Laser could be trouble. And that's going to kick into the corner. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. Base hit, center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swung on, belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double as 2 runs score in the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Daysbel Hernandez.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from you.
Kelnick makes the catch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Braves 1. And we're back. We go to the 8th, and now here is Jarred Kelenic. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Late on that fastball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Stays alive. That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the 8th.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No outs. Runner on second. That one fouled off. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Michael Grove won't go any further tonight. Eddie's Alex Vesia takes over on the mound.
Number 51. Alex Vesia.
That one misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
And that one hit to first, and he takes it himself for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Line drive, base hit. The run scores from third. It's 4-2.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Fouled off down the right side. The tying run at the plate. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. A 2-run shot, and we're starting over. It's 4-4.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here is Matt Olson. 0 for 3 in this one. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. And Olson is set down. And that'll do it. But this clutch home run gets us even again. It's now tied 4-4. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That one is absolutely belted. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Upstairs.
Oh, upstairs.
And that's ball 1. Lined into right. Squeezes it. Out number 2. And now it's going to be Will Smith.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the inning. It's the 9th, and we are tied. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. First pitch misses. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Alex Vesia will depart, and it's a tie ball. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Tony Gonsolin.
Tony Gonsolin.
But she told me it's only lust. Now she call on my phone, says she wanna talk about us. But don't. Let me shine on top it. You know me never stop it. When we roll up with me crew, the girls them bring the topic up.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hernandez makes the grab on the run.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Little chopper rolls foul. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. And next for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That one missed.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. On the ground to the left. Throws across the diamond. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. And we are back here in LA. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Here comes Max Muncy. Hernandez back to work. And that's way high. Ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Iglesias getting loose as well. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And that one fouled off. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. Up the middle. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Chris Taylor digs in now. Out in front and foul to the left side.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harris settles underneath it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Now batting.
And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas. Liner, and this could be trouble. And they hold the winning run at third here, as it'll take another 2-out hit to win this one.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Profar settles under it, makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. This game's all tied. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we're in extras here. Now it's the right fielder, Jared Kelenic.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Ball 1 low.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. Around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Runner takes off. Center field. Edman in position. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hernandez pulls it down, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Substitution now at second base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Michael Conforto. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Tommy Edman. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical. And
hit on the ground might be 2. Over to Arcia. That's 1. They get the out, but the run scores in the twin killer.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Hernandez, the next to hit, takes outside. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris makes the catch, inning over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit. Hesung Kim, he's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. Riley at the plate now, and that's inside. And fouled off. And a count 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Now this is in the air down the line. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
The designated hitter,
Marcell Ozuna. Next up for the Braves. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. That's through there for a strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last shot. All set for the bottom of the 11th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Man at second, nobody out. Chris.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hammered on the line, base hit. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out. Here's Muncy to hit. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Fought off foul. Nobody out. Both the tying and winning runs on base. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Ooh, Baia. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score from third. And it's an RBI single. And again, we are tied.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Pierce Johnson will take over.
38.
Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Late swing, fouled off. Winning run stands at second. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's one down. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Caught in a rundown now, and they tag him out. New inning getting started, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Out to short, Kim. Jump throw to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're deep into extras. Grounder might be two. Muncy tossed to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 outs. Right side. Third out, and that ends the frame. Braves strand one. This game remains tied at 6. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Chris Taylor. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Hard hit, base hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off-balance feed, there's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now the shortstop, Ha-Seong Kim. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Late swing, foul to the left. Winning run at third, 2 down. Hit in the air, center field, Harris. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. No end in sight. The 13th coming up, and we're all even at 6 apiece. Inning number 13 set to go. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia.
That's a ball.
That misses the zone.
No strike.
It's 1-0. And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kirby Yates.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
matter is the reason to not breathe kila siku. One day at a time, easy like rubber dub. Genge plus reggae, unajua mziki mnene. No matter what you're going through, when you hear this tune, make you lift up your spirit.
And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-0. And that's in there at the knees.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
On a line. Could be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Well, this has the makings of a big inning as they triple home the runner from second.
Yeah, and now the home team has to be on their toes defensively, probably bring that infield in. Can't afford to fall further behind and make your job tougher.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hernandez settles underneath it. Nabs it. Runner tags for home. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 8-6.
There you go. Nice little
swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. The next pitch misses, and 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting third baseman,
the batter now, Austin Riley. Right through there for a strike. Yates, in his 11th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Profar, the base runner at first with 1 out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Pages makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Matt Olson up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey. 1-1.
And it's fouled away. 2 runs across in the inning, and here in extra innings. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Kirby Yates with the strikeout. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. And now this crowd.
Pitching for Atlanta.
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Aaron Bummer.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. There's Freddie Freeman now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one the other way. Throw on to Olson. Now only 1 out remaining. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Harris fires it in quickly, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He caught it behind his back. And that's the ball game. What a play to finish it.
Well, 13-inning win on the road. Very impressive all the way around. But what I like is the opportunity that certain players who don't contribute a whole lot game to game, they came in big in this one. And I think they'll be looked upon and called upon in future games to help get the W as well.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.